No way.
The Legend of Zelda is a game that feels like it's been around since the beginning, being one of the most sold video game franchises of all time, like 136 million, what? But although it's one of the biggest franchises in the world, there's been very little Minecraft love given to the game. So in this video, I'm going to make a fully playable, perfect recreation of the original Legend of Zelda game for the NES. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna get some of my friends to react to the map. Make sure you watch to the end, because this project is crazy. So the first thing I'm gonna need to do is make it look more like Zelda and less like Minecraft. However, the thing that makes this more difficult is that I'm going to use no mods when making this map to make it as accessible as possible. So how am I going to go about this? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is a resource pack, but I don't want to use this because that's an extra thing that the player is going to need to download, and some people consider this a modification. So I'm going to use a different method instead. Something not many people know about is that there's a hidden feature inside of a world folder called resources. This allows us to modify a native world's resources so that when you open the world, all the textures load into Minecraft without any extra modification. So now that we have the textures, we actually have to build the map. So I decided I'm gonna recreate the entire Zelda Overworld. Maybe now you can see why I had to delay this video a week. So after recreating the map on a flat surface, I wanted to make it look more 3D rather than a flat image. So using another feature in World Resources that allows you to edit the JSON format of blocks, I'm able to make the world look a lot more 3D. Normally this takes ages, however for those interested, there's actually this really cool interactive user-friendly software out there called BlockBench. This allows you to build the models and export them as a Minecraft file. Now that the world's looking 3D, I want to get Link in the game so we have a player to control. I use BlockBench to create a flat version of Link from all sides so I can rotate it to make it look like he's facing every direction. I would make a voxel model like I did in the previous video games, however it's pretty much unnoticeable and takes 30 times longer, and I don't really have the time for that. I then overlaid this model over a carved pumpkin, which is one of the items you can wear on your head in Minecraft. I then make the player invisible to make it look like you're controlling Link. Then by using a datapack's function folder, which is just command blocks in written form, I'm able to detect which way the player is moving based off armor stands and rotate the model to make it look like it's moving. I then simply animate the textures and boom, we have a controllable Link. One big problem though is sprinting and jumping, since that isn't part of Link's moveset and is a core feature of Minecraft. There is no real easy way to disable these, however I do know a way around it. You can give a jump boost 128 to a player to make it so they can't jump, but if you sprint and spam the jump button, it makes the player move way too fast when going forward, and we don't want that. So we need to disable the player's ability to sprint. The first way you'd think to do this is by lowering the player's hunger, but you can't lose hunger in peaceful Minecraft, and even if you could, there's no way to edit the player's hunger, so this is a no-go. The only other option I could think of is giving the player permanent blindness, which disables the ability to sprint. The problem with this is it makes the screen look like this, and that's not gonna work. But thanks to a mostly unnoticed feature in 1.17, we can use the world resource shaders to completely disable the effects of blindness and have it look like there's no effect at all. This has got to be the most complicated thing in the world for making it so a player can't jump or sprint, but at least it works. Next up, we need enemies. There are so many enemies in the game, and there is no way I can make all of them, so I opted to make a few common ones. I modeled the enemies and placed them around, but right now they just kinda look cool, so I need to create some custom AI for them to move around and attack. I did research for hours trying to find a way to make this work in Minecraft when I stumbled across a video showing someone making Zelda in Unity. They used this system called artificial unintelligence, which generates a random number and then rotates them based off that number after that number's amount of seconds. This looks great, so I tried to make that work in Minecraft. However, there's one small problem. You cannot generate random numbers in Minecraft. The workaround I used was I summoned 6 armor stands named 1 through 6 and used the sort random command to randomly choose one so the enemies knew when to rotate. For optimization and to make it so Minecraft would not lag to death, I made it so this only happened when an enemy was within 10 blocks of the player. This worked great. All I had left to do was make it so they could shoot projectiles. I also needed to make it so if you were looking at one, you would deflect it away from you. This was fairly simple. I made a blue version and got to work on the other overworld enemy I wanted. The AI was mostly the same, however they didn't shoot anything, but rather their gimmick was that they were statues until you touched them. The last thing I did was made it so you got the sword from a cave at the start of the map. And with that, the overworld was done. Now I had to make the dungeon. I'm only gonna do the first one in this video, but maybe if it does well enough, I can revisit this map and make the others. The goal of the dungeon is to fight enemies to get keys to slay the dragon to get to the Triforce hidden at the end. This is where most of the enemies had to be made because all of them were needed for the dungeon to work. After building it, I got started on the enemies. The bats named Keese were the same thing as the Overworld enemies, however they just moved diagonally instead of straight. And the skeleton-like enemy did the same thing except moved a little slower. There were also a variant of these skeleton guys that had keys in them. The only difference was I made it so there was a key in the model, and when you killed it you got a key. These little gel guys were basically the same thing except they didn't have any keys. There were also these little guys called Gorias that had boomerangs they would throw. Besides from that, they had the same AI as the Octoroks for the most part. At the end of the dungeon there was this fierce dragon named Aquamentus. They shot out these fireballs in 3 different directions and had 6 points of health. When defeated, they would also drop a big heart that added an extra bit of health to the player's health bar. After that, I also made it so enemies had a 1 in 4 chance of dropping a heart when killed. These would heal the player by 1 heart. I also gave the player 8 hearts instead of 3 because I thought 3 was way too difficult. I also made it so that if you had full health you could shoot out a laser sword. And to finish the map off, once you slay the dragon, the door opens up and you can pick up the Triforce to win the game. My good YouTuber friend NoteBlockMatt also made NoteBlock covers for all the music in the game, which sound amazing to play with. These are the same songs you've been hearing throughout the video. After building this little hub area, the map was completed, and now it's time to show it to my YouTuber friends to see how they react. Real quickly though, these projects take months, and it would mean the world to me if you were willing to give a subscription to the channel. It's absolutely free and takes 2 seconds, and not a lot of you are subbed, so I figured I might as well ask. Anyway, enjoy the reactions. If you want to play this map yourself, I'll give out a download at 5,000 likes.
Okay. No way! This looks like a... What the heck? I've never actually played Zelda. Is this a sword? Dude, and it looks like I picked up a sword too. Wait, did I? Whoa! I chuck my sword?
Oh, very nice. Oh, I got the little sprite. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. Are these actual blocks here? Nice, nice. He just disappears. Oh, look at this. This is like Minecraft fire. It's brilliant.
Oh, no! Okay. Oh, I'm not at full health anymore, so I can't do the thing anymore. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got sticky keys. I got a flying sword! Take it! Oh my gosh!
I've seen it. I know what to expect, but I've not like I've never actually played it. Oh man, I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Jeez! Oh my gosh! What are those? Are they friendly? Nope, they're definitely not friendly. They're like iron golems. What the heck?
Nice. Yeah, that is. I'm glad you mentioned it. Okay. Oh, key counter. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's new music too. Wait, what is this key thing up here? Dude, I love this music. This is so good. Okay, so I need a key. I need a key. I need a key. Oh, there's the bats. Those are scary. Or spiders. There's something. I'll just go. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. There's more to it. Are these bats or spiders? Okay.
Can I not go this way? Oh no, I can. I was just bumping into the wall. Key.
Oh my gosh, what the heck are these? Are these enemies? Oh my gosh, they are. Oh shoot. Dragon time, dragon time. I'm scared. Hiya! Ah! Hiya! Hiya! Ah!
Okay, okay. This is a bit of a big guy. I am really bad. What the hell? Sense. There we go. Oh, that was close. That was really close.
I think I'm just really good at the game. Yo! A super heart.
Oh, yes, we got the magical triangle. Brilliant.
Yo! On my screen moves like that too? What?
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just here at the end to say that my mantle cape is for sale, and if you want to support the channel big time, it would mean the world to me if you wanted to pick one up. This project took 3 weeks and was super stressful, so I'm glad I got it done. The map download will be in the description when it hits 5k likes. Also, subscribe, that would be pretty cool. I heard the bell makes a funny noise if you click it. Okay, that's all, goodbye.